Welcome to Blacksburg. And the Hokies will put total leather to crank us up. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Pittsburgh's offense will get the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
With the catch, it's Snow. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Snow. They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Wide open downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Panthers moving quickly to the line. From the gun, running back gets to give. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Right back to the well. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The RPO fired complete to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt!
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together an 81-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Virginia Tech's offense has the ball for the first time. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Trying play action. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Hokies are in the hurry-up.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, if he keeps making more of those, Lane Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues in all of college football. And this guy right now is heating up with the QB position. Watch out. It's going to be a sonic boom in here.
He'll pull it on the read. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hokie!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Not a lot of room there. Give them a couple to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to him on the ground. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets him to the 20-yard line. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Snow. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And they're not on the same page there. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Fires to the wideout. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The play action fake. He's open on the right. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's picked off. You don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Panthers. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Alabama is currently ahead early in this one, but they haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by 11 over Arkansas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if...
Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. For straight line speed, Virginia Tech's had a lot of quarterbacks over the years who had some wheels.
I mean, this guy's got so much gas. He can just get up and go so quickly, and then they bring the fake in there, and there's just a lot to try to stop with this Virginia Tech quarterback.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. The option look. He'll pitch it. Runs through the tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Lofts one high and deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Hokies send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Catch in the middle. It's Snow. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Off the RPO, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hokies headed quickly to the line.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Line getting set on second down. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Grab near the sticks, it's Green. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's Selden. Stumbled to the ground. And the Hokies line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Hokies are rolling down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. After the pickup of 9, it's second and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Back to pass, it's Barnett. And the third down pass is incomplete. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Running it to the right. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second and 14. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and look for room. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. On the run, it's White. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Hokies want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on third. Grab near the marker. It's Selden. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And the Hokies will line it up on first and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Didn't get much on first down, it's second and 9. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Got his man to the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight, because when a QB gets going and spinning it with the ability to run the football too and the diversity of this offense, it can be tough, and the Hokies fans will be excited.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Makes the grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Leaves it with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll keep it himself. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? He's looking downfield to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. And the Panthers want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Off play action. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down here for the offense.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And they're unable to... And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Snap it to the back. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Panthers. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick of a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 9 over Iowa State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got his man down the middle. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's White. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Holds it in. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To throw, it's Barnett. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle, it's Green.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Keeps the play going. Caught in the backfield, it's White. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 4 wide out set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Never a doubt. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Got out of trouble and throws. That's reeled in, it's Taylor. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a 1st half.
The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his man. It's Taylor. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
The Panthers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Handoff from the gun. Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the 3rd quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
Looking to pass. It's Barnett. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll send out the kicker here. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they... There he goes! Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, Get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback. And he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Holstein. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. To the air on second down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Powers through the defender. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hicks. Made a defender miss. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Pitt pushing the pace.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Holstein. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it on the run, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Vanderbilt is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 27 to Florida.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett.
We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Quick spin on the ride.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Pittsburgh trying to put a touchdown on the board in this red zone trip. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hicks. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Pressure coming. So they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On the move, it's White. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Green. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Grabbed in the backfield. It's White. Ripping through the defense. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Barnett. Quick completion on the slant. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. On the move.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Hokies look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Downfield. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes with the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The give out of the gun. Fights off the defender. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. On the option. Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The short hands, it's Green.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. 4 wide receivers spread out on 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Right on the money on the slant. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Huge loss on the play. Offense is stopped.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll run play action. Got a man. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Bussey. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give is to Taylor. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. He'll try it again. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Got his man quickly. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pringle. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Pringle. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Selden. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Hokies in the hurry up. Wants to throw on 3rd. A strike downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
No gain on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
Back to pass. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bears the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Going for 6. And he's got it, a late touchdown. Probably window dressing, but still a sliver, albeit very slight, of a lead.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Here's the situation. First, they have to recover the onside kick, then maybe time for a play or two. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams. And that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.